Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the light.
Kevin Harlan with me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road. So home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage. Now, here's Valanciunas. Missed inside.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the inside. Pass to Garuba. And here's Wall outside. That shot off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Here's Wall. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden. Inside. It's deflected. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Buck. And the Nets, another three.
On the catch and shoot, Butler is a great option. His mechanics are just so flawless.
Here's Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Butler. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
Pass to Queta. Out to Smith. Out the run. And it's good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Wall, good.
And this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
With it. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. It's tipped. George looking around. Good, and Butler gets the assist. George has got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Wall. Smith inside. Some solid defense from Butler. Nets leading by 12. And Wall. Here we go now. Here's Garuba. Now Smith. Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And you don't really expect that level of passing from Smith, but he makes the right choice there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Down low. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
To the paint. To the wing right side. In the corner, Harden. Smith right side. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8.
The Nets. 18.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Pass to Herter. And stolen by Gordon. Here's the break. Nets passing it around. Outside Anthony. The rebound by Richards.
Defense pulled out all the stop to shut him down there.
Right with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Count that one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
To the middle. And stolen by Wright. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Back to Anthony. Jokic, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your team.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Back to Gordon. There's the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. In the corner. Herter with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jovic. Terry Cummings pulls it in. The Kings trail by 10. In the corner. Herter with it. Here's the screen. Off the left rim and out. And the Nets with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Some changes for Brooklyn. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
First half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Richards got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Back to George. Puts up a 3. Terry Cummings grabs the rebound. The Kings trail by 11. Gets it down to single digits. Herter's got 8 here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And that one's good, George.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to the wing. Here's Cummings. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. From outside the arc. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Got it off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Nets as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Harden. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Harden's got the opening bucket to start the second end for the Kings.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
Right side Wall. Offline with his three. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 14. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Here's Wall. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Butler. Offensive rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
In the corner, Harden. Back to Smith. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas. And Butler sends it back.
Such a savvy defensive player. Butler positions himself well to alter shots.
The shot from 20 feet away. Here's Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Smith left side. Pass to Cater. Murray outside. Excellent D there from George. Brooklyn leading by 16. Wall looking for an opening. Here's Garuba. Outside, George. A three-pointer off the mark. Smith outside. And Valanciunas now top of the key. Again, the miss by the Kings. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
This guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And the touch from the inside. Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Adams. Here's Okogie. Screen by Adams. Lays it up off the glass. Jovic has got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Herter. Rebounded by Anthony. Nets leading by 19. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
For 3.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
And that one drops.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Sacramento's shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul.
That one is off.
At the line for your Kings, DeLon Wright. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Anthony right side. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here's Mitchell. Here's Herder. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets taking a 19-point lead into the break.
The Nets, 50.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Kings trail by 19. Smith with it. Butler covering. Harden left side. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Nets leading by 19 points. Pass to George. Over Murray. The wing jumper off target. Now, here is Harden. Now Smith. Makes it off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now here's Butler. And here's Adebayo outside. The rebound by Harden. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Smith in the posts. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Having a bad possession, look, just get it to James Harden. He'll make everything okay.
Wall attacking. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Valanciunas. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The layup missed. And George, here we go.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
And George drops them both. And so Harden will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 19-point game. Screen by Smith. Harden with it. He's picked up by Wall. George with no one around. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship, you just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Rebound by Smith. The Kings trailed by 21. Murray looking around. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Nets on offense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
One shot.
And the Nets making a change here. Gordon, no good on the free throw.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Deep 2 from Anthony. The 3 from George. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Harden with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Valanciunas. They set the pick. Over Adebayo. They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Anthony. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Scared money don't make no money. I got shows coming in, but the still bunking. Wrap the lamb truck white, but the inside's punkin'. Why we be she like when I talk country? Who you with? Big speaker, yeah, big talker. Had your cash together, cost some for a truffle boat. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it up. Let's go. Big bag.
Talking like you lit your and I be ugly. Pull up with a temp. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Rocket Man drop 100 grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man way too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they drippin' like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level Vegeta. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a bitch like Khaleesi, freaky like.
I'm Brian. Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Lakers win the tip. And here's Doncic. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now here's Smith. goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. Outside Harden. The three. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Queta. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas sets a screen. Pulls it from 20. Murray, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Capella. Pass to Christie. Kept alive. Kicks it to Doncic. Goes up with it again. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter. Los Angeles foul. Christie. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right side Harden. Looking to end the run. And that one is stopped right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
From deep, here's Doncic. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Three-pointer, Harden. Capella with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Doncic outside. Six to shoot. And the Lakers get it back. No good off the glass.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Offensive rebound. Outside Murray. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Doncic with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Doncic outside.
Blocking foul called on Keegan Murray. First personal foul. First team foul.
Screen by Capella. The three is up. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Now here's Smith. Right wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. Give him 8. That one no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top. leading by 6. And the second quarter.
The Lakers 10. And your Kings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them wrapped. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Reed. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Herger. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Diallo. Second chance shot. For 3, Covington. And he buries his first look.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Up top, Reed. And that one hits the back iron. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Back to Covington. 4 on the clock. For 3, Diallo. Richards pulls it in. The Kings trailing. Outside Herder. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Herder's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Reed for 3. Counted from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Diallo to the paint. Pass to Reed. Can't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Here's Herder. And the Kings with another 3. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game. This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reed. That's his first foul.
Substituting on the court.
51 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Rebound, the Lakers.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap. And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Outside Herder. Back to Mitchell. Takes a three. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That one falls. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Here's Doncic. Smith with the rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. They trail by 7. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pure from 3-point range.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Doncic. Siakam the screen. From deep 3-point range. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Harden, deep 3-point land. Another three for Sacramento.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Brooks. And here's Doncic. Defended by Harden. 3-pointer. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 15 points.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge trip.
Harden misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact. And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Murray finds some space. Drained it for 2 points. Murray's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly, and they recover it. Outside for Harden. He takes it in. And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Screen by Capella. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with another miss. Fires it. And that one's long. The Lakers in the lead. To the middle. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Harden from outside. Valanciunas. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Valanciunas has got his first basket. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Harden, deep three-point land. Offensive rebound, Kings. He gets it in there.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Doncic with it. Harden picks him up. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
To the left side wing. Murray from outside. Rebound, the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Siakam the screen. Doncic on the wing. Give him 23. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella has what we call raw strength. And because of that, he's able to play through contact and score the ball.
Now Harden. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 13. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. 11 points.
The Lakers, 46.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timeout called. The Kings.
It's the fourth quarter, fans. Get into it. The Kings.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Reed. The shot off that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Outside Herter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Covington. The rebound by Cummings. The Kings trailing. Right on the right side. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now on Robert Covington.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
And so it's the Lakers with it, with the step back. Pass to Reed. Out to Covington. There's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside Herter. From deep three-point range. Here's Cummings. Goes up from the block. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Substituting on the court.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Doncic with it. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
It's Herter on the wing. And a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep. Christie with a rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Doncic right side. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. Bullseye! Doncic has got 27 points.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Herder gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
1:43 left in the final quarter. From the wing. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Cummings. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Answering the call. Critical points from Cummings.
Doncic outside. Screen by Capella. Inside. Banked it in off the glass. Capella's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Richards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
But in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Doncic outside. For 3. Richards pulls it in.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too. And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific. Delivering and producing down the stretch. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Up top, Harden. Crafty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
And here's Doncic. Screen by Capella. Fires the 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on,
in the bushes. Boss of the with the round shake. One, flood the block. If I don't go to birds don't flock. The birds just landed, so the don't rock. New whips, big chips, the Prada Gucci. Bought mommy a fly beans, the wide skinny lips. She takes my flight, she holds while the pork was staked out from state to state. It ain't nothing to a baller, baby. Pay the cost, big money. Birdman, boss, baby, stepping on my line. I sure a little something. Make Corleone come out in the Black Crow touch.
What happened to that boy? What happened to...
Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounds them goals, pressure on the blows. When you get to swinging on, crying your.
You push your.
Fly, your neck on froze. Don't take control. Turn up the beat, make them lose control.
Keep it to myself and staying out the way. Always on my lonely cause I can't change. Seeing how they talking and I'm outraged. Taking care of me, don't need a thing.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island.
Yeah.
Tell me, can we
Shout it, then I get lost in the abyss. I'm a quiet, but I like to talk my. You could bet I'm in my head, but you could bet I'm. Look, these be my sons. Without me, they be done. Where the would you get all your Mubo pictures from? That's why I've been living on this island with my. Ignoring all the. Cause my energy is priceless.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island. Tell me, can we?
Keep it to myself and staying out the way. Always on my lonely cause I can't change. Seeing how they talking and I'm outraged. Taking care of me, don't need a. Look, my energy is priceless. Told my jeweler ice this. I'm way too decisive. Don't catch that ego-itis. When I'm up in London, everybody say your highness. Not because I'm royal, but because I do my thing. Born for this like Matt Dane. Red whip look like Chastain.
People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. Lonely people be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. Lonely, lonely.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, Gunna told me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they I the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of the jungle, I ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't update the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. That school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to the photo, man, it's too easy. Y'all gon' like judo, snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. They playing the position, cutting her off too easy. I started out R&B stars right at the band. I have on the West Coast, think that I abandoned them. I have I can change climate. I threw the money on it to the price up. bitch on the. That little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double lock. In the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons, I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing, no way I'm anemic. Just think about it. We don't own nothing. If we get money, we got a little few dollars, but our whole family tore up. You getting the money for the people in your family that ain't got nothing. When it's all said and done, what do you own? You don't own nothing. You don't own you. Playing basketball, he don't own that jersey. He can't even be in a commercial with his name on the back. So when it's really all said and done, what did you do this for? What difference did you make?
You see how the world changing, yeah, they look. We'll say just not banging preachers in their pulpit. Say they teach that, so all we know is say I went to school with. Crabbing on your disrespect to get you. Them young, they been about that. God, they all some hypocrites. Haters, they won't let me be. When I come up to them gates, I hope you say you heard of me. Now Kendrick Curtis gone. Them angels took him home. They gave my brother, the system did him wrong. Now we they, hey, 9 times out of 10, your friend the one who tell it. I wanna go to heaven, up to that promised land. I need another chance, I wanna meet that man. Money my motivator, my mouth my money maker. No, I don't see you haters, so let go get the paper.
Yeah, surprise. Hey, we behind, man. Everybody talking about they get money. Y'all get no money. I got millions, and I'm still broke. Cause that ain't no money.
That ain't no money.
Y'all playing right to these hands. Risking life every day for some. Huh? What your bank account say? Oh, that's all?
Hey, they shipping bars off. They never. This the fake. We keep it real. Yeah. Anything to pay the bills. Hey, times harder. Hey, so we grind harder. We taking chances with that coming across that border. Trying to make it out the ghetto. Life ain't gotta be this way. They came and my mama doing yesterday. I prayed 1,000 nights. I did 100. And now I'm begging, Lord, that you don't let me down this time. Money my motivator. My mouth my money maker. No, I don't see the haters. So let go get the paper. I'll follow who are in heaven. Please, Lord, forgive me for this. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. These done. Yeah, gave my brother. You supposed to do it that. They gave my uncle. Matter of fact, they gave my cousin.
my boy, for me. I told my boy, go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my I'm about to I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on Ed Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know who you in this room. I gotta know who you in this room. I gotta know who you in this room. Can't trust no. Can't trust these. In love with my money. In love with my. Love with my. Think she might. I know she not. I've been thinking about it. Finna cut up that. Cause she unclean. But she want roof Chris. I don't need like the hug. I don't need like the kiss. I just. And tell her good. I just walked in my pad. Paparazzi at the fence. I'm out the. And Shawty gon'. And Shawty gon'. I'm out the. And Shawty gon'. I told my boy go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait.
Let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, 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 let you show. Oh, hey, roll. I'm clean in it. Okay. Now I'm finna show the lean in it. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath, the opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom, nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charm diamond man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce, okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car tall, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover, look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it doping me. Ice crunk for bumper return. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now I'm around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now I'm around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can show the lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, let you show. Hey, hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Yeah, just wheel spin. Then I let my screen fall. Then I let my trunk be the green boy Moto. Then I take that the girl in my. After that, my girl, Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl in. Propaganda, man, they think I'm in Lennon and Salamander sandals. Dirty South Park, cause Atlanta. Show, we ride Phantom, Holly shorty for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET our channel. Player from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my. Don't nobody live with my mom, but a bunch of don't get shouted right. Green Chevy, gator gut, alligator train. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, just let your show. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, let your show.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Yeah. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. Yeah. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around. We was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads. Who lost their way. Some of them outside still. Some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy. Come ride my wave. Left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes. Keep my, you know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
Call screech, I be gone.
Yeah.
They gon' run on how they come.
Yeah.
Get back, up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, game, man, a young and I had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair, I had broke shoes. Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the match of a... I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Clothes falling on my lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. I said forget it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my homie Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I got me a... And it's no... Never, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I flow if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from what I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let our more ass loose. With my Timberland boots, I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in roots. Since it's just a tie with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Since it's just a tie with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. I remember chilling at one of my little free by the man, cause with the fixins. A man came through, he was on some. Didn't know I was rolling, my hand was so gifted. Boy, had to get him a mix quick. Couple made him drop like that, though I thought was some kinship. Ended the friendship, gave respect and at the neck, my brother didn't back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands in my life, now they ended up flat now. Flat like a wing, let's see if he flat now. Had enough, it was tough when it lasted for 1 round. KD on the bench, equipped with the made him run, it was funny, was scared of the by the car. I ain't got no time for the fakes, the phonies, jabronis, the obsolete. My homie's the only who come past the gate. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off all your plate. I want it, I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just a tie with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Since it's just a tie with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. Touchscreen and stats, booze off in the safe. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. Fake, you know love where I ain't from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Send squad.
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus, looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got Jalen McDaniels. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Paul George, and it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's McDaniels. They kick it out to Murray. Dedmon a screen. From 11 feet away. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
George against Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Murray passes to Towns. Back to Murray. Towns a screen on Jones. And too long on the shot.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Picked by Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
They get the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Levine. San Antonio again missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Murray. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Levine against Murray. Embiid a screen on Murray. Pass to Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
An aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Charlotte making some changes. Bol comes in for Dedmon. And Hampton is subbed in for Jamal Murray. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns a screen on Jones. George for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones, the pass to Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup.
Entering the league raw offensively. Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
For 3, George. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. For some of these players, this opening night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smith?
Well, B.A., first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
Charlotte making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Duarte in for McDaniels. Screen by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Hayes. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. For 3, George. George with another miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Levine passes to Embiid. They get it back. Gobert finds Embiid. Outside for Levine. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Charlotte trailing. Here's Hampton. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now here's Levine. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Hampton. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Bowl. Here's George. 5 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Embiid. Outside Reddish. Levine with it. The 3. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a closely contested. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Brandon Clark out there with Chuma Okeke. Then there's Okoro. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Murray against Payton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you played for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more do you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
6 on the shot clock. Okeke down low, defended by Dedmon. Okeke can't hit. The Hornets with the lead. Pass to Murray. Here's Duarte. Now Towns from deep. Oh, finds that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Okeke. And there's the lob. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels inside. Okeke's there. That one off the back iron and out.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Payton can't connect from short range. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Payton with a steal. Pass to Okeke. Finished off the break. Okeke's got his first points of the night.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Hayes is checked in for Dedmon. Bull comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Paul George, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Hampton is subbed in for Duarte. Here's Bull. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Murray from outside knocks it down from distance. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Payton. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the #1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Here's Bull. Pass to Murray. Over Okoro. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
1:27 left in the first half of basketball.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And here's Clark for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Murray with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Murray, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
56 seconds left in the second. And it's good. 2 points. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Bull. George outside. To the inside. And that one's good. Bull. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Payton, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Takes a step back. George outside. 4-3. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Okoro on the wing. He tries for 3. Bull grabs the board. Here's Hampton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Appreciate it, Allie.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who...
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game. And that's a wrap on half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Murray out there with Paul George. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Murray, and Embiid with the block. Back come the Spurs in transition. Embiid is screen on Dedmon. Pass to Embiid. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Embiid's got 6. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now here's Jones. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Embiid misses.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
George against Jones. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Dedmon's gotten his first basket of the night.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Here's Gobert, and he lays it up and in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
First free throw is good. And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Now here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Dedmon, a screen on Levine. 4 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Dedmon. It's Hampton on the wing. Towns with the ball. Embiid covers. The rebound by the Spurs. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dedmon against Levine. Embiid with it. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Hampton. No good, off the front rim. San Antonio leading. Left side Levine. Pass to Gobert. Now Embiid. Back to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talking about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
A line change here for San Antonio. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Paul George, he's checked in for Charlotte.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
Now here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And it's good for 2. Okoro's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Hampton, guarded by Payton. Good D by Payton. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Bamba, the screen on George. Clark outside. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Bamba. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
For three, Hampton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Spurs out. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Gary Payton II is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Chuma Okeke, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Bamba in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. That one misses for Towns. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's George. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 4.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Bull.
San Antonio foul. Herbert Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for shot.
And he makes a first. The Hornets making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Good on both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone down. Embiid is screen on Murray. Levine with it. Towns covering. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Levine with it. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Charlotte trailing. Pass to George. Now here's Dedmon. To the right side. 5 to shoot. George with it to take the lead. Here's Bull. Over Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And here's Jones. Here's Embiid. Fires for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bull, defended by Jones. Now here's Dedmon. The 3 is up. Zach LaVine clears it away. Reddish against George. Reddish passes to LaVine. Pass to Embiid. From behind the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. McDaniels is checked in for Bowl. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. McDaniels can't hit. Low percentage shot from long range.
Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Murray against Levine. Embiid a screen on Murray. Left side Reddish. Oh, deflected. Fires from deep. That one is off. And Charlotte going the other way now. George outside. From the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gobert inside. Defended by Denver. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 7.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
George for three. Again the miss by the Hornets.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Levine against Murray. Back to Jones. Now here's Embiid. Tightly guarded.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Oh, he's checked in for Charlotte. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas. Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Gobert with a screen on McDaniels. Levine passes to Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. So long, everyone.
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode. Ready to defend their home floor. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Jones is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Embiid, the pass to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now, here's Reddish, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Reddish with the ball. Harris is there. Reddish's shot is good.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Outside, LaVine. Pass to Embiid. Driving inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that? That's called mobility, people. Embiid just moves with such effortless fluidity when he's attacking the cup. It's crazy.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now here's Embiid. Last game we saw him score 14. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Right wing. Edwards passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Wall against LaVine.
Indiana foul.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Indiana.
Checking in for the Pacers, Reggie Jackson.
Jackson against LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. The Pacers making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Jackson. And the pass to Harris. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Harris. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Bates Diop. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Reggie Jackson gets the 3.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Embiid with the screen on Jackson. LaVine. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Now, here's Beverly. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Assistant
And how
foul.
about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Bates Diop, the pass to Beverly. Now here's Jackson. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson against Levine. Pass to Embiid. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Jackson against Levine. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Edwards inside. Guarded by Reddish. Pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Levine with it. From deep. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And don't go.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the floor for San Antonio, Clark is out there with Bamba. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Okiki in at the small forward.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup, and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The pass to Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okiki. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. They set the pick. And Beverly gets to Harris. Buries it from 3-point range. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
He hits the second from the line. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Outside, Payton. In the corner, Okoro with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Right side wall. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A new 14 for Indiana. Beverly wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs leading by 4. Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Okoro.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wall passes to Adebayo. A 3-ball. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Adebayo. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Payton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs? And the second free throw, good. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Jackson against Payton. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one wide left.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
There's Okeke. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Payton outside. Clark, a screen on Jackson. Payton from outside. No good that time. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pacers. 4-point game. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Clark. To the left wing. Clark sets a screen for Okoro. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Harris with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Edwards passes to Bates-Diop. Oh, good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 4. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Clark inside. Jackson on him. Clark dishes to Payton. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Up top, Edwards. For the 3. And so we wrap up the first half.
They've been assertive at the offensive end.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, you got to like what Cam Reddish has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Wall. He's out there with Edwards. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tobias Harris. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Now here's Levine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Pacers trail by 4. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Edwards against Jones. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Embiid kicks to Levine. Embiid with a screen on Wall. For 3, Levine drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Harris a screen. A rebound by the Spurs. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gobert with a screen on Wall. Over in the corner, Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Wall against Levine. Up top, Gobert. To the paint. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Indiana making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Harris. Patrick Beverly comes in for Edwards. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Jackson drives in. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Pacers making a switch here. H. Diop's checked in. Jones the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Outside for Jackson. Shoots a 3. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
There's the lob to Jackson, and the rejection by Embiid. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Passes to Jackson. Jones against Beverly. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. For 3, Levine. The shot will not fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit going into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. There's a good screen. Beverly against Jones. And Beverly kicks to Jackson. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 8. Now Levine. 5 points in the game. Jones for 3. Kick out to Levine. Over Jackson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Levine is out there with Jones. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Edwards. Shot On the wing. Dishes it to Wall. Shoots it. Edwards can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside, Jones.
Pacers foul.
There's a check in for Reggie Jackson.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers, Tobias Harris.
Indiana on D. Trailing here by 8. Gobert with a screen on Wall. 6 to shoot. Levine's shot is off.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Defended by Gobert. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Embiid. A 3. And they get it back. There's the triple. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Pacers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here is Harris. He's tightly guarded. Over Reddish. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, Levine. Gobert with a screen for Levine. Pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Ball against Levine. Jones against Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Levine. Feeds it to Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed. And great score there to help his team.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Adebayo is checked in for the Pacers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Edwards trying to get open. The shot by Adebayo, no good. San Antonio leading by 10. Levine deciding where to go with it. High post, Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 12. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Outside, Levine. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Levine. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Edwards passes to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Levine. Out to the right wing. High post, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Spurs. Gobert with the screen on Wall. To the middle. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Jones in the post. Harris is there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Wall against Levine. Wall with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you all.
It look like Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if a